And also happening right now, Dripping Springs used to be considered a small town like other parts of Central Texas, though it is growing like crazy. I know y'all feel that driving on 290 every day, but let's go ahead and check back in with Yvonne and Brian, and they are at the perfect location this morning. They are at Deep Eddy Vodka in Dripping Springs, which really, kind of adds to the unique scenery out there, the gateway to the hill country. Yvonne, what do you have for us?
Oh, yes, it is the gateway. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Hannah, and happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday.
We're here at Deep Eddy Vodka Distilling Room, and Eustacio, the owner here, he tells us that a lot of times they have the monthly chamber meetings here. So a lot of times when they have city meetings or different things, whether it's like, let's say a business or something like that, they always know, okay, let's go to the tasting room. And that's where they have, the gatherings here.
Because they've got 30,000 square feet here. They used to actually distill Deep Eddy vodka here up until about 6-7 years ago. They moved to Hays County, further down south in Hays County. But yeah, this room, this whole tasting area, just an amazing facility here at Deep Eddy. Of course, Dripping Springs, like Deep Eddy, growing year after year after year. We recently caught up with Lisa Sullivan, who oversees tourism and communications with the city and marketing for the city. She says Dripping Springs, it just has a charm. It's just the friendliest place you can go. They're a first international dark sky community in the entire state of Texas. Now, that designation means the city's committed to reducing light pollution, which allows for the optimal stargazing.
And speaking of stars, they just launched their Stars of Dripping Springs program in December. So you'll see those installations up and down Mercer Street. You've got to know about Mercer Street. That's the main street here in Dripping Springs. And each star is painted, Brian, by a local artist. Each project really reflects what the city is about. And they're adding 11 more stars this year.
When you think about everything that Dripping Springs has, music, distilleries, wineries, dark sky, we're a bird city, everything that you could get, you could just come here and you chill. It's just beautiful. Our tourism is very important for our economic development. We are not one of these big cities with big box stores. That's not who we are. We are small business.
And she says they can't stop the growth, obviously, but that they can keep the heritage. That's so important to them. As far as the population, she says, Dripping Springs proper is about 6,000 people. But then when you factor in Belterra and the district and every single thing, she says that's upwards of 40,000 people. So it just expands.
Yeah, and if you drive from Dripping Springs to Austin to commute, you know there's a lot more than 6,000 people.
Yeah.
There's 6,000 people every square, every mile of the trip down here. And Deep Eddy really is where we are. Deep Eddy Tasting Room off of 290 is where we are. This kind of encompasses the growth. This place has grown like no other.